What's going on, guys? This is Keynote Comics, the place where you can discover comic book and comic book related content. And, I'm Brandon Griggs, here with...
Slan.
Probably a little off on that because, this was not expected.
Not at all.
This is a Saturday, and we're pre-recording this for you guys because we didn't do it Friday, and we didn't do the one last Friday, which made more sense because there wasn't a whole lot on the list, and so there wasn't really much to discuss. On top of that, some of the resources did not release their top 10 list, so there wasn't anything for us to talk about. Now, today's kind of similar. Cover price doesn't really have a whole lot of books. Probably got about like 3 books. But we did get a nice list from CBSI, so we're going to discuss those books and say, is it a stash, is it a cash, or is it a pass?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, hopefully anybody that's watching this, hope you guys had a wonderful New Year's. This is the new beginning. Hopefully everything is a lot better than, last year if you happen to have a bad year. Quite frankly, I didn't really have a bad year, but I also didn't have a good year. I'm pretty neutral. I'm not going to complain. That's just how I feel. But to start us off, so we're going to start off with the first book, and this is all coming from the CBSI list. Comic Book Invest. If you guys don't know already, we are not affiliated with any of the sources that we're using. We're just simply saying how we feel about the list, the books on their list. And if you are unfamiliar with them, be sure to check them out. Also, be sure to hit that like button, and then also subscribe if you like what you see today.
No. Even if you don't like what you see today, hit that like button and the subscribe button. All of them. All of the buttons. Except the dislike button. Don't do that. Why would you even consider it?
But we're going to start off with today's first book, which is Amazing Spider-Man 55. This is from 2020, and it's currently going for, around $17 or $17.95 to about $20. This is what I was looking for because they didn't have an actual number. They just said that it had, tripled or something in price. And, I went ahead and checked it out on eBay to see exactly what they were going for. The lowest, I think I did see some that were a little bit lower, but they were auctions. So who's to say whether or not it does sell for a little bit lower? We'll see, going into next week. And maybe we'll have some different numbers if it happens to pop up again.
Right.
But, yeah, basically this is nothing big. This is all about the cover. Everyone is really liking this cover, and honestly, quite frankly, the cover's fire. So I'm right there with them, but I don't know. Maybe if I can come and get it at a $10 price, a $15 price, that'll be for me on a secondary market. Mm-hmm. So it's a fire cover. Just Web Spider-Man with the whole black, background. Yeah. You can't get any better than that. And quite frankly, I see this as being something that's going to be imitated. You had like that old the 90s what am I thinking about, the Spider-Man #1, how that was,
the Spider-Man
constantly copied and given homage to. I feel like this is going to be one of those things that can also get one of those kind of similar situations. Yeah. So I like the book. I'm not going to necessarily chase it, but I wouldn't mind picking up a copy. Maybe, you might, it's possible that, you could probably go to an LCS and maybe they'll still have some, available. Maybe not. I know that, some of the places that we go to pick up books, they only allow you to pick up one, of a specific book. So that does increase the possibility of there still being more available, especially because not a whole lot of people are going out still to the whole COVID lockdown, and then on top of that, things are kind of getting a little bit worse. So, look first before you try to go and purchase this on the secondary market. That's what I would say. So it would be a stash for me. All right.
So it's a stash for me because I love the cover, and I'm going to say something maybe possibly controversial. Mm-hmm. Listen to me. I would be comfortable getting this book in a low grade. Honestly, this looks like the perfect book that you could beat to shreds.
It looks like a book that could easily get pretty beat. So, it's like
I mean, like, even like, all right. So every time I see like a black cover and stuff, I'll be like, yeah, guys, it has spine ticks and stuff, or like, if they're color breaking, like, I don't want that. Mm-hmm. This book, just because of the way that they use the white and the negative space, it's like, this is a weird thing to say, but like, I feel like these imperfections would enhance the look of the book.
Oh,
like,
because of the white webbing?
Yeah. Like, I feel like it would be hard if there was color breaks in the actual book. I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, I mean, if you're looking to, maintain value, and if you're looking to, keep books, preserved and stuff, obviously don't do that. But I feel like, I might mess around and see if I get a beater copy of it, because, like with the spider, spider webs represent like that oldness and everything.
Yeah.
And it's made out of all spider webs. Like, I would beat this copy up.
So you're gonna pick up 2
for presentation purposes.
You gonna pick up
which
1
is wild. Like, does this present nicely? And I'd be like, yeah, it's beat up.
It presents excellent.
Yeah, I love it. I love the way it
like
looks.
the pages look like they're kind of falling off. Nah, don't worry about it. It's an antique.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's a stash, low grade or high grade. Get it, just get it. Yeah. I'll buy the crappy one.
So before we get to this next book, I really want to apologize to any of our, regular people that normally are with us on the live. We would honestly update through YouTube and allow you guys to know whether or not we're going to be on. We just don't have that community tab available to, drop those notifications. And on top of that, I don't necessarily know if everyone that necessarily joins us, follows us on Instagram. So if you guys happen to let us know in the comments, or just shoot me a DM and let me know, like, yeah, just drop a update on Instagram, and I will, have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
And
I know for a fact nobody looks at my stories. So.
But yeah, no, I'm not on the Instagram page a whole lot, because I'm not buying a whole lot of books, so I'm not necessarily updating it. I'm definitely going there somewhat frequently to an extent to, like, go and support, the people that I'm following and everything, and see what everyone's getting and stuff like that. But shout outs to Joel, shout outs to Universe X, shout outs to who am I missing? I'm definitely missing some people here.
A lot of people. My sister.
Yes.
Tancon pops in sometimes. Jake's been in there. Mm-hmm. Just the Rican's been in there. We got Issues been in there.
We got Issues, yeah.
Let's see who else. I'm blanking right now. But yeah, a lot yes. People have been in there.
So we really appreciate it. But to continue on to the next one, we're going to move into Star Wars issue 10 from 1999. This is Star Wars Outlander issue 10. And this is the first appearance of Asherod Het. And I feel like you guys already know how I feel about this book. Like, I don't think I need to even speak on this book. But this book was going for $25 to $50. I picked mine up for about like $23, $24. And now it's making its way up to $100 right now. Now, we know that Asherod Het is, Darth Krayt down the line. And matter of fact, the issue before this, I believe, I can't remember based off of when I was reading them, but the issue before this, I believe it is where he kills the Krayt dragon. And we know that, Darth Krayt has this whole skull helmet, which is supposed to be the face of the, the skull of the Krayt dragon. So a lot of people are specking on this character to basically be making some form of an appearance somewhere down the line. Who knows? There's nothing that's been, put out into the world just yet saying that this is going to be a thing. I have specified before on our Stash Cast or past episodes that this character, Asherod Het, as himself, not Darth Krayt, has been presented to be the villain in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which we do know is coming to Disney Plus. Don't know if this is still going to continue to be a thing, so I guess we're going to have to just sit here and wait. But I do believe with the hype of this character, the cult following of Darth Krayt, I'm just going to put it out here. This is honestly just a dope character that has a very unique storyline, and I could see doing really well. You guys already know this is a stash for me, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And also, just look at that cover. That cover is so hard. Just straight solid. And I don't know. Did we put out the video yet? No, we didn't.
No, that's coming out.
We got the video coming out.
It'll come out tomorrow. Who knows? Hey,
right. I got the copy, which I guess should have been a given because I technically just said that I got it for.
And
like,
you posted it on Instagram.
I did post it on Instagram. So yeah.
Yeah. I have just one question.
What's up?
Is this a Star Wars?
This is a Star Wars. But this is a Star Wars you should pick up.
It's a pass for me.
For the cover.
It's a pass for me. The cover's cool. It's a pass for me. And not only is it a pass for me, like if you AOK'd it to me, like if you just gifted it to me, I would give it back.
Savage.
I don't want it.
All right. Well,
pass.
You go ahead and pass that.
I did. I just did. I passed it. Passed it.
Passed that. Not Affleck.
Hey,
but guess what?
I could cut this off at any time.
Guess what?
We're not live right now.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
The next book's a Star Wars.
All right. Me what it is. I can load it up.
It's a Star Wars Insider issue 199. All right, PX variant, going for $100. But you know what?
What's up?
It's a pass for me. What now?
I'm so happy for you.
See that, guys?
So happy.
A pass.
So happy for him.
For me.
Hey, yo. I just have one question.
What?
Is it a Star Wars?
No.
It's not a Star Wars?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, then it's a stash. It's a Star Wars.
Star Wars.
There's multiple wars in this book.
Yes.
Is there like a war, inner turmoil? Inner turmoil is the word I'm looking for.
I mean, kind of.
So there are 2 battles.
There's probably a lot of battles.
But how many wars?
About 8.
Oh yeah, it's a stash for me.
See that, guys? We got a stash out of this guy.
Just kidding. It's a
Star Wars.
It's a pass. It's a pass. It's a Star Wars. We all know that it's a Star Wars. It says Star Wars on it. Pass.
But yeah,
I don't know what really it is. Homie in the front looks like John Berthal though.
I don't have a whole lot on this one. More than it's basically there's a character within this issue. I would say if you're speculating on a lot of the stuff that's going to be going on in the Star Wars universe as far as film wise, this is a book to kind of look into. I have no actual attachment to the character. I might just have to go ahead and like read and see how I feel about it. I'm actually going to take the time tomorrow to start reading some of that Dr. Aphra stuff. So maybe I can start giving you a better, I guess, choice of how I feel about the books going in further. Because I've always been like, I don't have attachment to the character. So, I don't really want it. I don't really care for it. I'm not going to really search for it. But yeah, so the book is going for $100 right now. And since I kind of am not in this process of trying to get it, it is going to be a cash because it's $100.
You said it was a pass.
I mean, yes, I'm a pass on the side of because I don't have it, right? That I'm not going to try and get it. But if I had it, I'd cash it.
If I had it, I'd wipe my butt with it.
Oh, yeah?
Look it in its eyes. And then wipe my butt with it again.
Okay, well, you got a problem there.
Why?
You just do.
Why?
I'll let the people do the talking for me.
The people know. It's a Star Wars. No. What's next?
Another Star Wars. Sorry. All right, so we're going to move into this next book. This one was definitely unexpected. Well, maybe not so much of it hitting the list.
You didn't say.
The next one is Mighty Thor, #1 from 2015. This is the hip hop variant, which was the tribute to MF Doom, who ended up passing away. What did you say? Back in October, but literally Halloween. So, but nobody found out until just as of December 31st.
Yes.
So it didn't hit the news. It didn't hit like hip hop blogs and all that stuff. And it's put it like this. It's big enough that comicbook.com made a whole article about it. So
I mean, yeah.
R.I.P. to MF Doom,
Hip hop supervillain.
Yeah. King Ghidorah, Victor Von, and you just know right there that this is a artist that has, would basically fit within the comic book culture, So it was nice to see, that he did get, the tribute in, the hip hop variant realm. And yeah, I mean, this has been a cop for me for quite some time. I think we talked about when they first released the hip hop variants, when we only got the ones that we were able to pick up at the time, that we honestly messed with every single one of them just about.
There's some I don't bang with.
I mean, well, that's what I'm saying, just about, but for the most part, there was a lot. The point is, like, there was so many that we were just like, either we couldn't find them or we just didn't have the bread to go ahead and pick up all of them because there's like so many at that point. And
there's about 50 I don't bang with.
There's 50? But how many came out that year?
It was like 200.
Yeah, it was a good amount. That's the whole point. But yeah, so this book is going for $50. It was going for about 15 to 40 well before this. And honestly, I see this as a book that's going to continue to grow. We've already seen how the other hip hop variants have moved us in the past, and this is Doom. MF Doom has had a cult following, so I know, I could. State Puff, I'm positive State Puff has this. So, people that collect comics and like hip hop are going to be attracted to this one big time. It's a stash. The point is it's a stash. It's a stash for me.
This is where I pull up and throw salt. I love MF Doom. I have this record on my wall. Mad Villainy. This is a pass for me.
It's a pass for you.
Hard pass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a stash for me. I'm still messing with it.
Yeah, it's a pass for me, and the only reason it's a pass is because, even with the hip hop variants, honestly, I don't want to say that. All right, so this is the thing. I mess with hip hop variants, but at the same time, I'd much rather use this money and buy a MF Doom record. Like, give me Operation Doomsday on the special edition vinyl before you give me this. Give me Food before you give me this. Give me any of his records.
Oh, so you're talking about the selection of the record that they decided to.
No. I don't. If I'm talking about MF Doom, like as someone who wants to collect because it's MF Doom inspired, I don't want this because it's MF Doom inspired. I'd prefer an actual MF Doom thing. So what I'm saying is, this is not moving for me. None of the hip hop variants are moving for me because they're inspired by actual hip hop albums. Honestly, like, if I like the character and I like the artwork on it, then I'll buy it. But I don't like this. I'm not going towards the Mighty Thor at all. So I don't care. So that's why it's a pass.
All right. So it is a pass for Slan.
Yeah.
Or Super Slan. Didn't realize you were doing that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next?
On to the next one. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next book. Guess what?
It's a Star Wars.
It's a Star Wars. This is Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron, issue 25, and it was going for $20. Now it is hit $100. And guess what, guys? It is a pass for me.
Okay, it's a pass for me too.
I'm quite.
Hey, frankly, Joel, what do you think? Joel, why is he taking so long to respond? Universe X.
Who is this guy? You can't be serious right now.
Not saying anything in the comments.
Because there is no comments.
There's no comments?
This is your fault.
It's not. Don't say that.
But this is a pass for me, okay? It's a pass.
It's a pass.
And quite frankly, anything that is Rogue Squadron related is going to be a pass for me. Unless it is specific characters like Wedge. You guys already know I'm messing with the Wedge and the Bigs. All right, so those would be the characters I'd go for. Maybe Rogue Squadron, the actual movie series. Movie?
It's a movie.
Movie. Okay. Maybe these will actually introduce us to some characters that I will maybe look forward to getting introduced to and going ahead and checking them down the line. But we know that they've been doing these things in Star Wars movies where they're taking elements from different characters to create a brand new character. So we'll kind of see like what happens with that. So yeah, pass. On to the next one.
On to the next. Nope. No copyright strikes. What's next?
Next one is Mighty Avengers number 13. This is the second print. Was going for 25. Now moving up to 100. So, what's up?
I can't find it. Hold on.
Wait. We could get flagged for that too.
Which one is it?
Mighty Avengers 13, second print. This is the Ghost Surfer.
Oh, is that not 28?
Is it 28? Did I mess up?
Yeah, it's 28.
Wait, I have 28. Wait, no, Mighty Avengers 13. Why did I didn't mess up?
But it's 28.
No. So, two different books.
Okay.
Avengers 28, second print, is the Ghost Surfer.
Yeah.
Mighty Avengers, okay. I was actually just looking at this book. This is the one for the Secret Invasion Captain America cover.
Okay.
Yes. So, whole thing with this is that people are speculating on it because of the whole Secret Invasions. Of course, that can be determined because of the original color. But the thing is, this is the second print variant. Okay. And at the end of the day, it has those. Hold on. Let me go. And hold on. So this has an introduction of a lot of brand new key characters. So this is the team appearance of the Secret Warriors, which is Nick Fury, Phobos, Slingshot, Quake, Stonewall, Hellfire, and Druid. Is that Druid? Yes. First appearance of Stonewall, son of Absorbing Man. Okay, the point is there's a lot of key characters in this book, and people are speculating on it. I do believe it also has to have some form of I guess the Loki series has a lot of stuff going on because of the not manipulation. What's the word I'm looking for? Disruption. I believe disruption is the word I'm going to go ahead and use of the whole time traveling and everything like that. So things could potentially be connected some way, but I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we got to let things start to roll out, and before we start really trying to put ideas together where things are going. But there's just the point is it's spec. This book, because I didn't even know about it. This is kind of like a brand new thing for me. I've definitely come across this book before, had no idea what it was, didn't even know it was a key. But I will put this on my stash list because of one thing, and that is because of Hellfire, and he is a descendant of the Phantom Rider. So you guys know I've been trying to get my Ghost Rider stuff, and Phantom Rider, Western Ghost Rider, who is basically the Phantom Rider. I've been trying to cop that, so want to keep that stuff together, and because of that character specifically, this is going to be a stash for me if I have it, so I will be trying to pick it up. Like I said, going around from the $25 to $100 range. I'm going to do my best to pay under $50 for sure, if possible. If not, if I don't get it, I just don't get it.
Right.
It was not a priority for me, so I can definitely take the chance and go ahead and pass. And pass on it.
Yeah, this is going to be a pass for me, but I'm going to pass it off to my homie Brandon over here because this is something that, would fit his collection and not mine. I have no need for this except to cash it if I had it. But like we said, if the value's already hitting around $50 or $100, if I'm not getting it for that $25 price, then yeah, I'm more likely to pass on it. So, pass.
And now is the Avengers 28. This is the second print. We got Ghost Surfer on the cover, and I didn't even know this had come out. I didn't realize it was a thing until I went to Instagram and I saw a lot of the IG homies posting it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, this is not anything that's drawing me in, so I quite frankly am not going to be chasing this book. I honestly see this book as being something that could come down.
What's it at right now?
$60. So yeah, it's a little steep. Okay.
Yikes.
But yeah, I don't necessarily I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe if they start throwing a lot more of this character into, you know, different issues and stuff like that, cool. I can definitely see this continuing to grow a little bit more, but we don't want it to basically end up as another Cosmic Ghost Rider situation. We've seen, like, Cosmic Ghost Rider definitely has its hype and its fan base. Definitely mess with the character. If you mess with the character for this Ghost Surfer, by all means go ahead and pick it up, but I do see that it might have a little drawback if nothing happens. If it doesn't get the same amount of use as Cosmic Ghost Rider, I don't think this is going to be, you know, one of those things that's going to be like, all right, it's a solid one. So
So this is a combination of the Punisher, Ghost Rider, and Silver Surfer. It's wild.
Right.
It's a pass for me. It's a cool cover. I'd hang $10 on it.
Exactly.
Get it?
Hang 10, yes. Surfing.
Laugh.
What?
Laugh.
Haha.
No, like laugh a lot. I'm going to try it one more time. I'd hang $10 on it.
I try to really fake it, and then it just turned into a real thing.
There we go.
But hey, I'm upset that it happened.
Good. It's a pass.
I feel abused. I feel manipulated.
Yeah, excellent.
All right. But yeah, so it's gonna be also a pass for me as well. I can definitely see this for some people. I feel like Joel would probably be like, cash this.
Yeah. No.
Universe X would probably be cashing this as
well.
Actually,
100% cash it. Like if you have it, I don't know what. Is this a variant?
It's a second print.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically.
If you got it for a low cost, yeah, definitely cash that bad boy out right now. If you got 2 copies, definitely hold one and cash the other.
And then send the money to Cash App.
If you don't have the book, then pass on it. Now, what's next?
And so the next book after this is Haunted Mansion number 6, which is from 2007. This is actually apparently a homage cover to Volts of Horror 37, and it's basically been going from $30 to $100, or it went from $30 to $100. Let's put it like that. So this is not a book for me.
It's not a book for me either. It's a pass.
You know, cool cover.
Nah, I don't even like the cover.
I mean, I mess with the cover. I mean, but it's not for me, guys. So it's a pass. And if I had it, I'd probably hold on to it. You know,
just throwing it out there. This is a man being lynched, right? Or a hanging man, right? A person being hung with the really Disney dark, logo right next to it.
Really quick.
That's really wild.
Yeah.
They made the Disney logo red so I can make it seem like
it's really analyzing this right now.
Yeah, no, it's a pass for me.
He's most definitely passed on it.
What's up next?
Next one, or I was about to say next issue, but next book is Jinny Hex. This is Jinny Hex Special #1. This is actually a 1 in 25 variant, and it's been going for, well, now it's going for currently $40. This is not the first appearance. It's just the ratio cover for that has, it's like one of those, it's not a sketch. Is it a sketch? It's kind of it's got a sketch thing in it.
The background.
Yeah, in the background, but yeah, the main part of her is like a full character drawing, and this is actually a pass for me as well. I am what?
Not a pass.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
Yawn. That's not because I'm tired. It's because I'm disgusted.
Well, at least you guys know how he feels about this. But yeah, so this is most definitely a pass for me. There's nothing really drawing me to it. I know nothing about Jinny Hex other than this is a descendant of Jonah Hex.
I know her name's Jenny.
I do mix. Oh my gosh. Guys, I do mess with Jonah, and I've been always trying to consistently find that book at a decent price and high grade, and it has not been successful. Like, this is crazy. Like, Jonah Hex has to have the strongest cult following I've ever seen, at least when it comes to his first appearance.
Trash.
The movie was trash, and yet somehow the book retains a very strong price point and has not come down whatsoever. There hasn't even been talk about even bringing the character back. I just always thought that the character is badass. He appeared in one of those Batman series, maybe a couple times.
Is it Brave and the Bold that he was in?
But I also feel like even in the Justice League series, I mean, I might be wrong. It might not have been Justice League. Something that involves Batman or the similar animation from, our favorite Batman animated styles.
Bruce Timm is what you're going for.
Bruce Timm did Justice League as well?
Yes.
Okay, well then, yes, Bruce Timm it is. But yeah, other than that's about it. Like, nothing else has happened. But maybe I should put that back on my list. I've stopped searching for quite some time, and I've probably missed out on a lot of great opportunities now that I think about this. But yeah, so that is going to be our cutoff for the CBSI list. We're going to go ahead and move into the cover price list, which is very short, guys. We got literally 1, 2, and 3 books. So you ready?
Yeah. What's the first one?
So the first book is the Fantastic Four, number 353. Excuse me. And this is actually the first appearance of Mr. Mobius. And for those that are not familiar with who Mr. Mobius is,
It's not Morbius.
It's not Morbius. It's Moby. Yes.
Oh, it's
Moby.
So he could get stomped by Obi.
32 what? Wait, 32.
You can't say what the quote is. It's 2021. We don't say that word anymore.
You don't know me. I'm too old. Like
It's 36-year-olds though. 36-year-old bald-headed.
Nobody listens to techno, so let's go. Just give me the signal. Like Batman. I'll be there. Full of new insults you been know. Like, I'm upset that you're not even playing along right now. I'm doing this on my own. I'm in my own world right now.
I gave you the keys. I started it for you.
Those were not the keys I was looking for. Those are not the keys I'm looking for. You will give me the keys.
You're doing Star Wars things. Fantastic Four, 353. Mr. Mobius is in it. This cover is hard. He's doing the white power salute.
This is actually not the cover for me. I don't hate the cover. I just don't think it is as hard as you think it is. So
whoa, hold on. How did I say it was like a 10 out of 10?
Nah,
it's like a 6.5.
Okay. Mine is still lower on the scale.
Okay, but where's it at?
I'm not even gonna give a number.
No, give a number right now.
The point is, it's lower. All right, Mr. Mobius, guys.
If it's not under a 4, then it's not that much lower.
2.
Okay, so you hate the cover.
Close, but no cigar. Mr. Mobius. Mr. Mobius is in the Loki trailer, played by One and only Owen Wilson. All right. So, because of that, people are specking on this book. This is going to be a pass for me, but I will state this. Because Mr. Mobius is in there, and for those that are not aware, Mr. Mobius is part of an operation, and it's actually shown within that
Operation Doomsday?
No, it's actually shown within the trailer that it says there's a, I guess, would you say it's a plaque on the wall, an emblem, a logo, one of those things that says TVA. All right, and basically that is the Time Variance Authority, and that pretty much just opens up a whole realm of things, because with them being a part of this, and him, Mr. Mobius, of course, checking Loki because he has clearly gone through a different time period, because he escaped from the Avengers and went off to go do whatever things he's about to do in the Loki series. This opens up to a whole new realm, because it is a team. It is a corporation? Nah, is the word company? What would you call S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Or an organization.
Organization, there we go. So they're basically an organization, and that basically opens up the opportunity for other characters that are part of that organization that you should probably also be specking on. So the TVA basically appeared first time in Thor 372. So if people are specking on Mr. Mobius, I don't understand why that book hasn't started spiking, and if it hasn't already, it probably will. And if you're specking on that group, you might as well just go ahead and get into that, and maybe check out some of the other characters that are also a part of that organization. You guys are really blowing this up right now.
I'm not typing anything.
Oh, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Word. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and move from that. And wait, what was this for you? The stash?
Oh, no, it's a pass.
It's a pass. Okay. So we got 2 passes here. And so we'll go ahead and move into the next book, which is Avengers West Coast number 62. And I actually don't even remember this one. This is
West Coast Avengers.
Oh, West Coast Avengers. Well, I mean, this is Avengers West Coast on the cover.
Yeah, but it's West Coast Avengers.
It's West Coast Avengers. Whatever. You know, we're not gonna argue with these guys. They wrote the book. But this is the first full team appearance of the Timekeepers, and that basically goes with right back to what I was saying before, where you got the Timekeepers. You got TVA. They're a part of TVA. If you're specking on Mr. Mobius, you might as well just be looking into these other outlets as well as characters, and you might want to find out who are the big characters within TVA, and look to see what those books are going for, and probably copy them earlier, because you want to be ahead of the curve. And if it just doesn't interest you, by all means pass. But this is also a pass for me. So
this is a pass for me, and I hate you know my supreme dislike for West Coast Avengers.
They've left a terrible taste in your mouth. Sour
taste in my mouth. So this is a big pass, and the cover's ugly, and I hate it.
One lot bought, and you just hated them ever since.
And I blame you for it every day.
Hey man,
you gave me that lot, but you didn't give me the Ultimate Fallout lot. That's what you have to show for it.
You can't win them all. You can't always have the greatest things in life. Sometimes you just have to have a little bit less, but something still decent, and you just can't appreciate it. So how dare you?
Never appreciate it. Just go on to the next thing.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Yeah,
we'll move on to the Mighty Avengers. It's like, it is the Mighty Avengers technically. Yes, the Mighty Avengers, but Mighty Avengers number 62. All right, and this is the first.
It's a stash.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. I knew he was going to say that. He already has the book, guys. You know who doesn't have the book? This guy.
I don't have it high grade. I want it high grade.
You want it in high grade?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be looking for this book. I don't know if this is so yes, this is the first appearance of M'Baku, and because of the next Black Panther movie not going to be having Chadwick Boseman in it, there's a lot of uncertainty of who's going to really be focused on within it, and quite frankly, I don't think they're going to pick a specific one or a specific person, with at least probably not until like the end of the movie, or maybe not until like the next part. So I really think this is really going to focus on everybody and give them an equal opportunity to kind of determine who's the most qualified to continue on. But I think a lot of people have this character as being the person to be speccing on, and we'll see. Didn't get numbers on it, but I believe it's kind of probably going for about great. Wait, how much is it going for graded? Do you know?
No.
Actually, let's go ahead and check right now. Because I want to say about 4 something, but honestly, the way things are moving, it could have changed. And are there really no CGC copies right now? All right, so we got an 8.0 being asked for $299.99 or best offer. We got a 9.0 for $500 or best offer. So yeah, okay, I guess you can say maybe. I think people might be amping up these prices a little more now because of the news of the book spiking and everything. So I guess you could sit here and say maybe about like around $425 ish. At least probably about a 9.6. Yeah, because there's no other copies available.
So
you see something different?
No, I'm not looking at all. But what I would say is that it's interesting. You were talking about how it wouldn't go through somebody specific. I feel like rather than even having another Black Panther in regards to using M'Baku or Shuri, I feel like they should. I'm saying they should, but like I feel like it should go, since when you listen to the presentation, they were talking about they want to explore the world of Wakanda, and there is a whole comic book called World of Wakanda. Mm-hmm. So I don't think they would use the story arc within it, but I feel like this is going to end up being called like Black Panther World of Wakanda, where it explores the goings about inside of Wakanda. Mm-hmm. And with that, you would be able to take a look at how each of the tribes lives, and then maybe explore that, bring in like a Agents of Wakanda style thing, and you do something like that so that it's not necessarily Black Panther centric, but Black Panther is still involved in it.
Mm-hmm. And with that being said, are you saying the Agents of Wakanda? I wonder if this still presents the opportunity for the White Wolf to appear. But it also still seems weird because we were talking about how mm-hmm. that just doesn't seem feasible due to them referring that to Bucky at the end of the movie. But mm-hmm. I don't know, I think it'll be very interesting to see. Maybe they called him that jokingly and they want to just kind of the thing is, I don't feel like Kevin Feige has these little small details added into the movies for absolutely no reason. Mm-hmm. So like I would love to say 100% oh yeah, this definitely is still going to be used at some point, but I honestly got to just say let's wait and see. But I think that would allow them a pretty good opportunity, and hopefully they could explain why the kids decided to call him that, even though that may not have, they probably like, oh, he has some similarity, and they're like, oh, they're saying that because they're jokingly saying that he looks like another person, but maybe that's not it. So we'll see.
Or if they wanted to just, I mean, of course, Letitia Wright is, cool, but if they wanted to, write her out as well, just for the sake of having this story go along, they could just make it take place in that 5 years between Endgame and Infinity War and Endgame, if we're talking chronological order.
That's true.
We'll see what happens. This is a stash for me. I don't know why we're even talking. This is a stash for me.
It's a stash for me as well.
But you won't buy it right now. Buy it. That's a card.
I won't buy it right now. I mean, they don't even have any. I mean, there's that 9.0. That's not too
How
terrible.
much was it?
They're asking 9. I mean, they're asking 5. I said 9. 500.
That's a card.
Add to cart. And then you got the 8.0 for $299. Now I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. I think people are probably getting a little ahead of themselves. Maybe people are right on track and they might be onto something. I think regardless, the character is going to be used. We know that much.
Yeah.
And if you like the character that much, by all means, go ahead and pick this up. I do feel that this is a stash for me in my realm of collecting. I just want to make sure that I am paying a reasonable price for it. Yeah. Like I don't have even if I'm paying whatever the top price it is asking for, that's fine because the top price is asking for. If you're asking for above that, then I don't want to be overpaying on something, you know what I mean? Like I'd rather pay right there or below it, not above it. So I mean, I'll just be paying attention and see how this moves, and maybe I can there's not even a decent amount of raw copies. Like that's crazy, and I guess that says a lot for this book that it's not necessarily I don't want to say well sought after book, but it's just not one that has an abundance amount of copies that present on the secondary market. At least I don't think back when was it a whole lot of them back when you got your copy?
No, I don't know. I wasn't actively looking for it.
I think there was a good amount back then, but I don't think there was like a crazy amount like a lot of older books. And honestly, it's because I think that this was these particular books are books that kind of got dogged. Not like no one read them and just like brushed them off, but like they were read and they were, yeah. They stood the test of time of falling apart naturally.
Plot twist. If you just want to read the story and you want to go cheaper, then go ahead and just buy yourself an Action Comics #5 because it's the same book. And it's the introduction to the Black Panther title inside of Jungle Action.
You're a smart man. Wise man. Very wise.
What is next?
That is it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, man, we did
3
it.
Books.
Boys and girls, thank you for watching Stash, Cash, or Pass.
We appreciate it if you were able to make it this far. And
you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. I appreciate that.
This episode
pre-recorded.
I was going to say replayed, but that was definitely not the right choice of words. So that is it. We're going to leave you guys with that. We're going to go ahead and say check us out for this next episode. We will be back on Friday.
We will be back live.
Unless there's some kind of crazy technical difficulty preventing us from doing so, we will be back on live on Friday, and we hope to see you guys there. Once again, be sure to like and subscribe. If you like what you saw, leave us a comment down below. If you got any feelings about any of these books, of basically anything that is that we talked about today, let us know what your thoughts are. Is it a stash? Is it a cash? Is there anything that you already have? I tried to make something rhyme. It didn't work. But other than that, we're going to leave it at that. Peace. Keep us locked in.